While on vaccination, are there any do's and don'ts for a heart patient?
No, not really. That all heart patients can take the vaccine. Some of them are on blood thinners. They must tell their doctors that they are going for it. If the medicine needs to be adjusted, which does not have to be adjusted most of the time, and you tell the vaccinator that you're on blood thinners, so they know now they've been trained that instead of rubbing, they just have to put constant pressure for 3 minutes or so on the site of injection, and then there is no risk of a hematoma. And so these are simple things that need to be done. Now, when you talk about vaccine, let me tell you the vaccine scene for everybody, including heart patients. See, as you know, around the world, there is not enough vaccine to vaccinate the whole population at one go. So what was done in countries like US, UK, where vaccination started before we did, that they gave priority groups. The most vulnerable should be protected first. And it was the right idea. India adopted it also. Now, this first system was going quite well, in the sense it was very orderly. Although many people who wanted it were not getting it, but in the priority group, people who wanted it got it, and there was some hesitancy, which was also not very nice. But anyway, the question then came how to manage to open it up for everybody and allow private sector to do it, which was welcome. The idea is welcome, but it has created huge chaos. Some people were said that like what is going on is they say okay, 5 states, those hospitals who went and gave a good price to the manufacturers, they got vaccine. The ones who are buying to try, like we have been offered in the black. No, we don't. That has shifted the balance from a very orderly vaccination program to a very disorderly one, where the people who can't afford so much will be deprived. The people who can afford will get preference, and that's the last thing you want to do in a country like India. You do not want to add privilege at this time to anybody. So we are requesting the government that please go back to the old system where we will pay the price, whatever has been fixed for the private sector. That's not a problem. But the distribution channels, which were well established, that it was distributed to the district, and the district, we went and picked it up from the district, making the payment. Right now, with the free market, in a sensitive time like this, with the rare commodity, there is abuse going on right now as we speak.
Do you think the government made a fatal mistake in reversing the earlier policy, and what was the logic of doing it?
Well, I'm not privy to the logic. The idea was that let us open it up for everybody, which is a good idea. But its implementation has been sort of done in a way which not understanding the ground reality, or maybe even understanding it and overlooking it. The point is, I don't know what the forces at play are.
So, in short, the government has messed it up yet again.
Well, you may call what it is, but I think there must be some forces at play which I'm not privy to. But my only request is please go back to the old system which was working so well, and just do the differential pricing. There's nothing wrong with that. That is absolutely acceptable. So I don't know what the pressures were, under whose pressure this whole thing has been done this way. But right now it's causing so much chaos and so much anxiety in people. It's not right.